Hello, guys. So this is Tomas Moreno. I'm your college algebra teacher for this semester. I want to go over a couple of little things. I know Blackboard was kind of messing up this morning, so I'm recording this video off another platform, and I'm going to upload it to YouTube, and then I'll put the link in the Blackboard and also in Google Classroom, so you guys can kind of see if you guys are a little bit confused of why I haven't gone live or I haven't set up anything. It's because a lot of things are crashing right now because a lot of people are trying to log on to the system. Okay, so my name again is Tomas Moreno. I'll be your college algebra teacher for the semester. So a little bit about myself. My name is I went to school. I went to high school at PSG Memorial. I graduated in 2002. I later attended the University of Texas Pan American, which is now known as UTRGV. I graduated in 2006. I started working in Mission High School right after I graduated, and I did about 2 years there. And then I moved to PSG Memorial in 2008. Um, since then, I've been teaching high school math, primarily algebra and geometry. But just recently, I started teaching the higher ups, algebra two, and a couple of advanced classes, because I started getting my master's. I finished my master's this past year in 2000. Well, I finished in 2019, but I walked in 2020, and it kind of like virtual walked, right, because of the whole pandemic. Um, I am married and I have a son. You guys will probably see pictures of them later on. I usually have them on my walls or whatnot, but right now I'm kind of working from home. Um, so I wanted to kind of show you my screen because I wanted to show you guys how to log in into certain ideas and to access certain stuff. So, of course, you guys should know how to get to Google Classrooms. Now, all of these might change. I know you guys see Wolverine Wrestling. I'm also a wrestling coach, by the way. So all these are going to change. This is my view. You should see one of these class sections, but I think they're changing right now because they're still doing schedule changes. They're trying to consolidate classes for number size. So for right now, don't worry too much about your Google Classrooms. Okay. So now I need you to also have Blackboard. Okay. So when you have Blackboard, you should see actually this screen. Hopefully, yes. So you should see this screen. Now, this is my view, of course. So your view might be a little bit different, but you want to go here to courses, and then you're going to pick your course, right? So I have, you guys should see, your classes, right? So for sure, one of these is your class. So I have three sections as of right now, and I have some other classes that I'm doing. All right, so I'm just going to click whichever one. They all have the same content. Okay, so usually when we're going live and we're doing lectures, you're gonna click right here where it says join session. Okay, now sometimes I will join a session, I'll record the entire session, and then just in case you can't make class or whatnot, or I was talking too fast and you're like, man, I didn't catch that. The session should be recorded, and you will be able to view the recordings at a later time. So you click the three little dots, and you should be able to see view recordings. Okay. Now, like I said earlier, Blackboard and a lot of systems are down, so I'm recording this on another platform, but it won't be like this all the time. We're always going to use Blackboard Collaborate. Okay, I'm just doing this just so you guys can have like kind of like an announcement, and you guys won't freak out why um, I haven't uploaded anything or we haven't gone live. Okay, I will be taking attendance. Okay, so that's important. I'm not too sure if I'm going to use this just yet. Haven't decided just yet on that. But this is key right here, guys. All right. Now this is your course content stuff, right? So we have the syllabus, little intro to myself right here. But here's the meat and potatoes, guys. Here's the steak right here, where it says weekly course content. That is where you want to, excuse me, where you want to always go to. Okay, so you're going to click that. Little folder should open. There's going to be a lag because it's a lot of files. Okay, and I have mapped out the whole entire semester. Now things might change depending on how fast we're going or how slow we're going, depending if the hurricane hits. Right, well, there's two hurricanes uh, coming our way. Well, not necessarily our way, but coming. Right. We might go a little faster. You guys might catch up. If we go a little slower, you guys might catch up. So these are subject to change, but for the most part, that they're pretty much where I want them to be. So you would click week one, and when you click week one, again, there's going to be more files. Okay, so I do an interactive journal in my class. So it looks something like this. Let me see if you get. I don't know if you guys are gonna see it because it's embedded, right? The little screen is embedded. Um, I know some of you guys saw my intro video on the Google Classrooms, but I do a interactive journal, right? So um, I like to keep organized. I like to take notes. So I had some notes for you guys already for the first day, but of course, things happen. So what I did is I took pictures of all these notes, and they're right here. So if you have a spiral, you have a journal, I would go through these pictures, write everything down. Write everything down. I think that's like 5 to 6 pages for the 1.3 and like 5 to 6 pages of 1.4. But trust me, guys, it's not a lot of writing. There's a couple pages that have quite a bit, but for the most part, it's just practice problems. Now, these notes are very similar to what the guided practice are. Now, what I did is I wasn't too sure what was going to happen, right? I didn't know if I was going to have a camera, so I could do journals and work out the problems with you. I didn't know. So I actually typed out almost everything that you see in the notes. I typed them out as well, and I made them into the guided practice. Okay. And then what I did is I took these guided practice and I made videos. So these right here, these two video links, 1.3 and 1.4, are YouTube videos that I created going over these handouts, but they're the same. If not, there might be a little bit of difference, but they should be the same problems as these two. Okay. Now, if I did tweak, a warm up problem, or I added more practice problems in the journals, or I took out practice problems from the guided practice, that's just that's just the flow of things, guys. I do that quite a bit because sometimes when I'm teaching, I like to do more practice problems. I like to do more examples. But on the guided practice, it's very hard to type a lot of equations, and then for me to write with my mouse, right? Like try to draw like the math work. So it was very hard for me. So the guided practice might be a little bit condensed. That's why I labeled it condensed, because I might have taken out problems. But the notes themselves has a lot of practice. Okay. Now, your homework. I was gonna give you guys some homework. As you guys could see, if you scroll down, I was gonna give you some homework right here, but I might not do that just yet. Okay. If I do, the questions will be 5 to 10, multiple choice, and I'll put those up maybe a little later, just given how this works out. Okay. Now, the one thing I do want you guys to do, or the two things I want you guys to do, is for sure write down your notes. Okay, write down the notes, watch the videos, see if you could fill in the notes with the work I did on the videos. Okay, again, the guided practice is similar to the notes, and the guided practice and the videos go with the guided practice. So, I highly suggest you watch the video one time in its entirety. Then once you watch it one time, play it again, and then try to fill in the notes. Okay. This way, I think seeing it 2 times will help you. Like, oh, I get it now. Okay. Now, the second thing I want you guys to do is for sure is do the discussion board. It's a simple introduction about yourself, little things you like to do, hobbies. What is your major, minor? What do you aspire to do as far as what career you want? Sports, hobbies, all that good stuff. Okay, and these are for a grade, and I believe I said the discussion boards are quizzes. So that's an easy quiz grade, guys. Introduce yourselves, do it, and you guys got an easy A on a quiz. Okay. Um, so that's pretty much that. Actually, pretty much explains the first entire week. So if you guys really don't have anything to do today, and you want to do all of this in one day, by all means, go for it. I'm gonna try to go live either tomorrow or Thursday, depending on how the schedule is working, and because they're making all these changes to my schedule as well. Um, and hopefully, we could have some interaction and some talk. But for the most part, this is week one. Okay, it's complex numbers. Oh, you know what? I just realized that I wrote complex numbers twice. This should say complex numbers and quadratic equations here, not complex numbers. Okay, so it's 1.3, 1.4. So we notice it says quadratic equations. If you see, it says quadratic equations. That might have been my just, me just typing away, and I just got confused. Okay, guys. So again, can't stress this enough. Write down the notes first. Don't try to do the notes. Just write them all out. Color code them as best as you can. Okay. Watch the videos. Okay. And if you open these links are going to be very similar to the notes. You're going to see that. Okay. And then fill in the notes. All right. Once you're done with that, boom, go to discussion board, do your intro, boom, and you know what? You'll probably be set for the week. All right. I might give out some homework later on this week, but I'm not too sure yet. I kind of want to see this process. I want to see how this flows. Okay. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys. I'm sorry again, I couldn't talk to you guys one on one, face to face, live action, right? But things happen, right? We're the pandemic first off, right? We were supposed to be face to face. Second off, what you may call it, the system goes down, right? So I'm sorry about that, but we will have a chance, and I'm eager to meet you guys. All right, so stay safe, stay indoors, and if you do have to go outside, wear a mask, and don't forget, do your work. All right, see you. Peace.